Live in the rack, live in the rack, live in the rack, live in the rack. It's your boy, always real, never fake, Alex Raw Tech, baby. And you guys see the title of the live stream. We are going to be talking about the iPhone 17e, baby. Ju- 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 ju. And who is the iPhone 17e for? Who is Apple targeting with the iPhone? With the iPhone 17e. So we are definitely going to talk about it on this live stream, baby. Live stream. Turn off Wi-Fi. We are definitely going to be talking about who is Apple. What's up, TJ? Who is Apple targeting with the iPhone 17e? You know, and TJ, don't forget to smash that like button, broski. It really does help out the live stream. I decided to do it earlier because I noticed that late night less people have been watching my live streams, which I understand because it's like really late. So I decided to do it earlier now. But I am passing getting the iPhone Pro. No, I understand that, TJ. I know you were gonna do that. But the iPhone 17e is basically structured around the people. What's good, bro? What's good? Around the people that can't afford to get the iPhone 17 or the iPhone 17 Pro. Yeah. Yeah. And it has their censorship, whatever that thing is called. I forgot. C1, whatever it's called, on the phone. I think the phone, if the 16E was sold right, like that's why they decided to come out with the 17E. And the 16E was only 128 gigs of, storage. The 17E is 256 gigs of storage. It has a better chipset. It has a better performance in the camera. It records in 4K. It has the Corning Gorilla Glass, what Apple calls it. I forgot what it's called. Ceramic Shield 2, the same glass I have on my 17 Pro on the 17E. Then it's definitely worth the $600, guys. That's what you guys need to understand. If the older one was sold for $600 and it sold great, this one is gonna sell amazing. Amazing. I'm dead serious. It's gonna sell amazing. Do I care about the notch? No. Are people that are looking for a budget phone, a mid-ranger, gonna care about the notch? No. You know how many Xiaomi mid-rangers right now are like 8, 7? I mean, just take a look at the freaking uh what is it called? The freaking Samsung Galaxy S26. The phone costs $900. And does it support millimeter wave? No. So if you had a choice out of the 6.3-inch Samsung Galaxy S26 or the iPhone 17e for 600, I would save the $300 and get the iPhone 16e. I mean 17e is what I meant to say. I would get the iPhone 17e. And you guys are probably gonna say why the Samsung has three cameras. I don't care about the three cameras. They're basically head to head. I'm dead serious. They're head to head. They're both IP, I think 6.7 or IP 6.8, whatever system. Um, and they both only support midband, sub 6. So why would you want to pay more for a phone that supports the same thing? And you'll be in the pure stock ecosystem of Apple. You know what I'm saying? So definitely to me, even the iPhone 17e is a better option than getting the S26. Definitely a better option. It'll be here tomorrow, broski. The Metro Home Internet will be here tomorrow. It's a delay. Just like on my girlfriend's iPad, it was supposed to get here today, and there's a delay. UPS, when I checked it, said, "We're sorry about this delay. We're trying to get you these items as soon as possible." So I'm not even gonna call UPS. I'll just wait for them to get here. So, you know, the 17E is definitely a upgraded version of the 16E, and it's a way better version. Like I said, better viewing angles, more brightness for the screen. So they took and tweaked everything that everybody complained about. I was one of the biggest complainers. I said, "Damn, $600 for 156 gigs. I hope the 17E comes out with 256." And that's exactly what the hell Apple did. Apple improved on the complaints that the people had. So now the 17E is the smallest iPhone. So for the people that wanted a mini, the 17E is a mini. Because the 17 has a 6.3-inch screen. My 17 Pro has a 6.3-inch screen. And then, of course, the Pro Max has a 6.9-inch screen. So, you're getting a little bit bigger screen because I know the mini had a 5.4-inch screen, but 6.1 inches is not that bad. I consider this phone still kind of small because you got to remember I own three iPhones with a 6.1-inch screen. I got the 15 Pro and the two 14 Pros, and this is a sweet spot. So there's no reason why people should be like upset because the 17 Pro, here it goes right here. 6.1 inches is not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, not bad at all. So you know you should be excited that you're getting a you know bigger screen with the iPhone 17e. A 6.1-inch screen is a sweet spot. It's not too big. It's not too small. Now the the screen on my 16 Pro or 17 Pro. Some people might consider it too big. You get what I'm saying? People that don't like big screens. You know what I'm saying? So here goes my 16 Pro. This is a 6.3-inch screen. Just like on the 17 Pro. So you see, this is a 6.3-inch screen, and this is a 6.1-inch screen. So this is the size of the screen you're gonna get on the 17E, and this is the screen size you're gonna get if you get the 17. So it's a slight difference, a slight difference. It's not that big of a deal. And see, when you put dark wallpapers like the one that I got right here, you can't even see the dynamic island on the 15 Pro. The only reason you're gonna see it, the only way you're gonna see it is like right there when that message came through. And if I zoom it in, but you can't really tell. And it's a 15 Pro because of the three cameras. You know what I'm saying? So definitely the screen size to me is great. At 6.1 inches. Does the notch matter? I don't really think so. I mean, I loved my iPhone 15 Pro. The only reason I got rid of it is because my daughter's phone broke. Juju's phone broke, so I had to give her a phone. So I gave her I gave her the 13 Pro to my daughter. But other than that, guys, a 6.1-inch screen is definitely a sweet spot. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why people want to relive the old days. I just don't. I'm serious. I don't see why people want to relive a 4.5-inch screen, a 3 point. I remember when I first had a touchscreen, the screen was like 2 inches. It was hard as hell to see. You get what I'm saying? So you got to put that into context. Orange. Yeah, I mean, I thought they should have had done a blue. You're right though. They should have copied off the iPhone 17 Pro lineup. They should have did a orange, the white, and the blue. But instead they did pink, white, and black. because Apple's been really successful at selling pink phones, guys. That's the reason why. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they decided to go with pink instead of orange. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, the 17E is definitely my 17 Pro Max is blue. Yeah, my 17 Pro is blue. I don't even know where the hell's that right now. I don't know where I put it at. That's the 14 Pro. Jesus. Where's my 17 Pro? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, my 17 Pro is blue too, bro. It's right here. It's all blue. You can tell by the camera right there that it's blue. The edges on the camera. And I'm live streaming on the 14 Pro, guys. You see? It is blue. You can tell my 17 Pro is blue. And I love the 6.3-inch screen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want the Max. The Max is like too big. It's really like too big. I know you guys like big phones, but I don't really like big phones, guys. So that's why I didn't get the Max. Because people always ask me that. And that's why. You know. If you got the big hands. Well, yeah, if you got big hands, yeah. So I'm pretty sure you got big hands. It's like my best friend Julio. He's like he's 6'4". Yeah, he's 6'4". So he got huge hands. He could palm a basketball with his hand. So that's why he likes the Ultra. That's why he likes the big phones because he got big hands. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind this size on this phone. My Samsung Galaxy A26. It has a 6.7-inch screen. I don't mind this screen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, man, the 17E is definitely a nice mid-ranger at $600, and it has good specs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what people expected. Excuse me, guys. We're talking about Apple here. We're not talking about um any other company. So Apple thought that it would be good for them to basically add those specs. So that's what they decided to do. They definitely decided to do that. So what can we do? The phone got improved. Um, a lot of people are gonna buy it. I don't know if Metro. I'm pretty sure Metro and Cricket are gonna have it. I don't know if they're already promoting it on the website. Let me go to T-Mobile.com and see what I see. Give me a second, guys. I just want to see if they have the handset there. Oh, yep. Metro's already promoting it. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. See, look, the 16E only has 128 gigs of internal memory and it was $600. Now they dropped it to $500. They dropped it down by $100 at the Metro website because of the 17E. The 17E. Oh, I didn't know that freaking Metro had the Air. They got the iPhone Air. I didn't even know that. So anyway, Metro's already promoting it. I don't know what deal they're gonna have on it. It says Apple iPhone 17e coming to Metro on 3/11. So March 11th, this month, Metro's gonna have the 17e, as you guys can see there. They are gonna have the 17e. So, what are my thoughts? It's gonna sell good, especially if they promote it aggressively. It says get more from your, get more for your money fillings. Okay, so Definitely Metro's gonna get it. So I'm pretty sure T-Mobile's already promoting it on their website. Well, they might not. It might be on their phones because it's not a flagship; it's a mid-ranger. But let me go through here. All right, let's see here. Let's see here, guys. Let's see here. Air. Okay. Yeah, T-Mobile's still not even promoting the 17E on their website. They still got the 16E, and it doesn't show the 17E at all. So a great time to check would be when it comes out. It's supposed to come out on the 4th. The 4th of October is when the iPhone 17E is supposed to come out. But like I said on the video, man, the specs are good. It is a mid-ranger. So, you know, people are gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? The only people that don't like cricketwireless.com, the only people that don't like one camera phones are certain Hispanics. But everybody else doesn't really care, to be honest. They do not care. Certain Hispanics, I'm like, no, man, what you talking about? One camera? No, I don't like that. That's corny. Other people were like, I don't care. Give me that one camera. I'll take that one camera. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta see how aggressively priced Cricket, Metro, Boost, and all these carriers are gonna have this phone priced. You know what I'm saying? So you know, whoever prices the phone the best is basically gonna be the ultimate winner of the customers. The company that really started aggressively pricing the 16E was Boost Mobile. Let's be honest. Everybody copied off of Boost Mobile. And Boost Mobile has the 16E right now for 150. That's too much. And they got the iPhone 15 for 200. You might as well get the 15. Seriously. But like I said, guys, the 16E is a mid-ranger. So that's a mid-ranger, and you can't expect too much from a mid-ranger. Okay? You can't expect to have all the features I have on my 15 Pro, 14 Pro, 16 Pro, 17 Pro on a phone that's sub $600. Okay? If you want all the bells and whistles, then you got to push out more money. And that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's other phones out there that are $600 and they're not worth $600. The 17E is worth $700, in my personal opinion, because of the improvements that it got. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely worth the money. Chrissy, notice my brother got here. That's what you hear. So you hear him. He's gonna hear the door open downstairs in the living room. Watch him start barking. But yeah, guys, like I said, the 16E definitely a great mid ranger. If you want to join the Apple ecosystem and you want to have the newest device, go with the 17E. I mean, it is the newest device. It is most definitely the newest device. The iPhone 17E. Definitely the newest device. And the battery's bigger, so it gives you better performance. has longer play video playback. The phone is just an overall, you know, great phone according to the specs. If you guys haven't seen the video, I advise you to go check it out. The video that I made on the phone, because like I said, the phone is definitely a great buy. If I wanted to have a secondary iPhone, let's say I didn't have the 14 Pro or I didn't have the 16 Pro, and all I had was like my 15 Pro and my 17 Pro, I would literally finance that phone to try other companies on it. Not even joking with you guys. I'm being dead serious. I would buy it fully unlocked, finance it on my T-Mobile business account, and I would be rocking with it because it's definitely worth the money. You know, like right now for $600 at 256 gigs, to me is worth more than the Google Pixel. Just to be honest, because the Google Pixel I think it's like 700 at 256, or I think it's the same price. I think it's 600. I think it's 600 at 256. Yeah, 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 600. So the 17E is coming at the Google Pixels. It's coming for the Google Pixels and all mid rangers in general. The Samsung Galaxy A series. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to the consumer. It's up to the consumer if they want to buy it or not. And I'm just saying, most people are gonna buy it because if you want to be in the Apple ecosystem and you want the cheapest route to the Apple ecosystem, then you're gonna go with the iPhone 17e. To me, it is definitely, like I said, a great buy. It's not because I'm biased towards Apple. It's just facts. It's just facts. I know some people be like, well, why doesn't it have two cameras? A phone doesn't really need two or three or four. Are you a professional photographer? No. The only people that need to worry about having three to four cameras are people that are professionals. You get what I'm saying? So most of the time, you're not even going to use your camera. So it just doesn't make any sense to put your sole focus on something that you're not even going to use. Me as a YouTuber, I worry about it because I'm a YouTuber. But if you're a regular person, like my daughter or my son, my girl, that you don't do content, you're just a regular person, then you shouldn't worry about how many cameras a phone has because you're not even going to use it 95% of the time. So it shouldn't matter to you if the phone only has one camera. One camera is better than no camera. You get what I'm saying? So that phone is gonna wing a lot of people. My boy, I'm surprised he's not in here. Zach. I mean, my boy Zach loves his 16e. He loves that phone. He loves the crap out of the 16e. Not even joking with you guys. He loves the 16e. He says is a great phone. So that's what I'm saying. And he's like, I don't care that it only has one camera. And Zach is 24 years old. And he doesn't care that it has one camera. So there's plenty of people that don't care. Okay? You guys got to remember when I do security at McDonald's, I see all the teenagers. And a lot of the teenagers that I see got what? 16Es. It'll be a couple of them that might have a 17 Pro. A few will have the 17, but the majority would have the 16E. And I'll be like, yo, how you like that phone? How you like the 16E? Oh, I like it, man. I don't care about all these damn cameras, bro. I'm not a professional photographer. That's for somebody, like you that I overheard you saying you're a YouTuber and all that. Then yeah. But a regular person like me that just wants to text, talk to my friends, post videos here and there on Snapchat, and on Instagram and my Facebook, you don't need to overspend money. If you could get something cheaper that's made by Apple, why not get it? Why spend more money that you don't have to? And that's something that you really got to take into consideration. That's like when OG Tech brought it up in my comment section, like, yeah, for $150 more, you could get the iPhone 17, which is true. But why would you get the 17 if you don't even care about the cameras? If you're not going to use the secondary camera, why waste money on a secondary camera you're not going to use? So it's a waste of money. Seriously, it is a waste of money. Like me, I use my cameras because you guys know that when I zoomed into the hospital, I was using the other camera, and sometimes I use the ultra wide, just to show pictures on ultra wide and all that. Do I use the other cameras all the time? No. You get what I'm saying? I tend to use the main camera. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that on my Samsung Galaxy. My Samsung Galaxies that I had all had three cameras. Well, in these last couple of years, you know what I'm saying? And I never used all three. I would just always use the main one. I use more of the cameras on the iPhones than I do on the Samsung. You get what I'm saying? So you really gotta think about that. Am I really gonna spend this other? No, because the 17 starts at $800, and that phone is $600. So, am I really gonna spend 200 extra dollars just to get another camera and a bigger phone? And am I really gonna use that other camera? Am I really gonna use that phone as much as I think I am? Um, and that's things you really gotta put in your head, seriously. Because that 200 extra dollars, you could put that in a savings account, get some interest, invest. Always do research before you invest in anything. 'Cause I don't invest in nothing. I invest in putting my money in the bank, and that's it. And letting it get saved, get my savings, earn interest on my savings. But definitely the 17E is definitely a great mid ranger. Like I said, it's way better than the 16E. It's a worth upgrade. If you have the 16E, go to the 17E. 256 gigs of storage. Ceramic shield Gorilla Glass 2. All right. Brighter display. More nits of brightness. What else? Bigger battery. Because it is a bigger battery. It's going to last longer. It has longer playback time. Better connectivity and faster speeds on N41 and N77, which is C1, C band, and N41 is the T-Mobile. It has better 5G performance on low band 5G. So basically on T-Mobile's N71 and all that. So you're getting a huge upgrade. A huge upgrade doesn't mean a secondary camera, guys. Huge upgrades is when they improve the storage, when you get better performance, and now that phone even supports AI. It has 8 gigs of RAM. It supports the AI feature. So you're gonna pay $600 for a phone that when iOS 16.4 I mean 26.4 comes out, you're gonna be talking to the new Siri powered by Gemini on a $600 phone. So you got to think about that too. All the tweaks and all the new advantages that you have. You get what I'm saying? Like, not everybody cares about connecting the millimeter wave. That's me because I have it here. But there's plenty of people that are subscribed to my channel that don't have millimeter wave where they live at. So should you be worried about a phone that has millimeter wave? No, you really shouldn't. But I'm disappointed with Samsung because it's a $900 price. So with a $900 price, your Galaxy S26 does have to have millimeter wave. Okay, because if not, and since it doesn't, then you might as well get the iPhone 17e. The iPhone 17e is the better choice over the Samsung Galaxy S26. The S26 is $900 with no millimeter wave. The 17E is $600 with no millimeter wave. So you're talking about a $300 price difference. You get what I'm saying? You're saving money. You're saving a lot of money. $300 is not a little bit of money. That is a lot. That is a lot, especially for hardworking citizens like us. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm hurt, so I can't work, but I'll be working my ass off, and $300 hurts. So if I had a choice and I saved up my money to get the S26, and I lived where I live right now, where there's millimeter wave all around me, and I couldn't afford to do the S26 Plus or the S26 Ultra, and the iPhone 17E came out, and I know it supports C-band, and it's the same thing that the the S26 supports, then I'm gonna save my $300. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna be like, should I get the 17? The 17 does support millimeter wave, the iPhone 17, or do I want to wait and just hold it off and just get the iPhone 17e? And most likely, I probably would go for the 17e. You get what I'm saying? So it's all up to you. I'm just giving you facts on why the 17e is really worth it. The Samsung Galaxy S26 is not worth it because it's 900. Once again, 900 is $100 more than the iPhone 17. And even the iPhone 17 is better. You know what I'm saying? If you want a millimeter wave connection, then you go with the 17. Go with the 17 and get an extra camera and save $100, because even the 17 is better. It has a 6 point. If you care about a bigger screen, 6.3 inch, then the 17 is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? So the S26 really disappointed me. Not even joking. I'm being dead serious. I told you guys I was ready to get that phone. I wasn't joking. But you think I'm gonna pay $900 plus tax, New Jersey state tax? I'll be paying probably like $65 in taxes, and I'm gonna sit here and pay $65 on taxes for a freaking phone that doesn't support millimeter wave? Yeah, all right. You better go play somebody else, Samsung, not me. To have a phone without millimeter wave and pay $900, guess what? I got if you don't like Apple and you're just a hardcore Android fanatic, here you go. The Samsung Galaxy A26, three cameras, 50 megapixel, records at 30 frames per second, 4K, up to 30 frames per second. IPS7 water and dust resistant. It's not doesn't have cheap wireless charging. No, it does not, because I already tried it and it doesn't work. This phone does not support wireless charging for this price of $220, $218. Okay, so $218, you get three cameras, you get a 6.7-inch screen, you get a 5,000 milliamp battery, you get a 120 hertz refresh rate, you get a on the side power button fingerprint reader that unlocks your phone really fast. Okay. Oh yeah, these are text messages. Hold on, guys. Let me show you that real quick. See, it's completely dark. Boom. Super fast responsive. You can even hear it unlock in that display. 120 hertz refresh rate. All right. 1080p screen. IP67 water and dust resistant. It supports N41. So this phone is majorly gonna work better on Team Mobile. I think it does support N77. I'm not too sure, but it worked better on Team Mobile than any other carrier. And for $220, you could pick white, black, or mint green. I got mint green. It's definitely worth it. Definitely, and you can tell it's mint green because of the button right there. Definitely worth it for $220. So forget the S26 and get yourself the A26, and you're saving what? $700 freaking dollars. A huge savings. $700 you are saving. What the hell is this? Samsung accounts, policy, and upgrades. Oh God, I need to agree to this. So yeah, like I said, guys, $220 definitely better than $900. Mm. And the good thing about this one, this is a world phone. So if you go overseas, and this is dual SIM, the tray brings two SIM card slots. This is dual SIM. So if you go to another country, this phone is guaranteed to work because it's a world international Samsung unlocked phone. So it's gonna work in India, it's gonna work in China, it's gonna work wherever the hell you decide to take it because it's fully unlocked. You know what I'm saying? So even if you want to send this phone to a family member abroad in your country, it's fully unlocked to work wherever you take it. So you're saving money there. Your Samsung Galaxy S26, if you buy it through the carrier, it's gonna be locked. So can you take it abroad? No. I mean you could take it, but it's not gonna work unless you pay that roaming plan that all these carriers got, T-Mobile, AT&T, and so forth. And you ever tested T-Mobile's in Puerto Rico? No, bro. I haven't been to Puerto Rico. Well, yes, I did. Yes, I did. But I wasn't making content back then, bro. I tested T-Mobile in Puerto Rico back in 2016 when I went on vacation to Puerto Rico. I'm terrified of planes, 357 jets, so that's why I haven't been on one. But I gotta fight my fears. I gotta go back to Puerto Rico. It is already the last time I was in Puerto Rico was on February 4th of 2016. So it's been more than 10 years since I've been to Puerto Rico. But yeah, I speed tested the crap out of my iPhone. Well, I had the iPhone 6S with T-Mobile when I vacationed in Puerto Rico. Yep, I had the iPhone 6S. So yeah, and I used to speed test it over there. I had great speeds in Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico has N41, basically covering almost the whole island. So I know I would get great speeds over there in Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico has T-Mobile went from being the worst company with the worst coverage in Puerto Rico to having one of the best coverages in Puerto Rico. The only company that doesn't have basically service in Puerto Rico is Verizon. Because AT&T, even though they sold their towers to KingNet, whatever is the name of that company in Puerto Rico, um, they made a contract that Cricket and AT&T business customers would roam for free and get unlimited roaming data and talk and text while in Puerto Rico. So AT&T, John Spanky, I hated you for selling the towers, but you still did a great thing by telling KingNet that they won't be able to, charge AT&T or Cricket or AT&T business customers for roaming in Puerto Rico. So I think that was a nice thing that they did. Verizon runs on Chicago. What you said, Chicago? Yeah, no, Verizon. No, on Claro. No, they lost that contract, bro. They don't roam on Claro no more. They don't roam on Claro no more because my cousin goes to Puerto Rico all the time. The one that's a police officer. He got his house over there in what's that part called? Aguadilla. Yeah, Aguadilla. No, in Quebradilla, Quebradilla. He got his house in Quebradilla, Puerto Rico. And before when sorry, I'm talking Spanglish. When Verizon was roaming with Claro, when we went over there in 2016, he would have service. It would say roaming and his phone would say Claro on the roaming bar. It wouldn't say Verizon, it would say Claro. And now he had no service. So that's why he took his line and transferred it to T-Mobile. And then with T-Mobile, I don't know why he had billing issues. I told him he just had to call customer care and get everything squared away. But he got tired of it. He left to AT&T. So now he has AT&T. So now AT&T, like I said, they roam on KingNet, and since they have a contract in Quebradilla, Puerto Rico, he has great coverage. He don't got to worry about it. Because I had Cricket too in 2016. I had to Cricket out there. So I remember T-Mobile bought Song Kong, that company called Song Kong in Puerto Rico. So that's why T-Mobile has really good coverage in Puerto Rico now. I would love to do an N41 speed test in Puerto Rico for real. In San Juan, the capital. I would love to test all three. Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in San Juan. One day, maybe this summer. I get a vacation from work. My last day of work will be June 6th, and I go back to work on September 8th. So I got 2 months vacation. So I got 2 months to plan to go to Puerto Rico on vacation. Because I would love to go live over there. Imagine me saying, guys, we are live. We are live and direct from Puerto Rico. Me showing you guys Crash Boat, showing you Nemo on the beach, walking on the pier and showing you guys the fish, how you can see the water so clear, it's beautiful in Puerto Rico, especially Crash Boat. And you can see Nemo and Dory. I seen all them fish when I was over there. And even the rivers, the water is super clear. You can see the catfish swimming in the bottom. See the rocks in the bottom of the river. It kind of freaks you out because from swimming over here in the United States where the rivers are not that clear. You see the rocks and everything. It looks really deep, and you get scared. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? I trust skiing just last year. Oh, okay, okay, I got you. I got 800 megs. That's good, bro. 800 megs is really good. Hell yeah, that's fast. That is really fast. Let me see. Where's my 17 Pro at? All right. Let me see what I'm getting right now on N41. No, that's the 16 Pro. The 17 Pro. Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, look, this is what I got. 892 over 134. I'll do one on camera though. I'm using maps. What's it called? Coverage map because it takes up less data with speed testing. But anyway, that speed test was like at what? At 4 o'clock in the morning. Right now, it's peak times is 8:34. So we got 214 over 54.1, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Mm. And with these upload speeds was that I was able to upload that video, that 10-minute video, me talking about the Samsung Galaxy. I'm sorry, the iPhone 17e. So, in my personal opinion, the 17e is a great choice, guys. For a mid-ranger, yes. All the spec bumps that it has, yes, it does 256 gigs, Gorilla Glass, Ceramic Shield 2, which is what I got on the 17 Pro. Definitely. And this is the glass screen protector that's cracked, not my actual glass. You ever used Mint Mobile? Yeah, I got Mint Mobile speed testing, bro. Mint Mobile gets great speeds at my house. I tested out Mint Mobile last year. I had Mint Mobile for 3 months. So in peak times, everybody's getting hit. Let me see. Where's my 15 Pro? I'm gonna test out visible for you guys. Okay, here we go. Visible. Invisible couldn't port in my number, so I just gave up. It was taking way too damn long, and I'm a very impatient person. Their system was recognizing my number still as a Google Voice number it being from instead of it having being a number from Klarna Mobile, because you guys know I ported my number over to Klarna Mobile. So it didn't recognize the number as a Cardinal mobile number. It was recognizing it as a Google Voice number. So I got tired of waiting and I told him, nope, cancel that port. I'm gonna port it into Metro tomorrow. So you see everybody, because the peak times everybody. Look at this. 139 over 13.4 on visible on C band, baby, C band, C band. Because you see it says 5G UW up here. And we're getting 1 bar of 5G UW. And next we're gonna test out Metro by T-Mobile on the Samsung Galaxy A26. So not bad. Now we're texting out the Galaxy. So not bad speeds neither. We're getting 40.1 down and 38.9. I mean 39.2. And like I said, it's peak times. This time we got 33.5 over 35.8, almost symmetrical speeds. This time we got 45.6. Did you get AT&T millimeter wave ever? No. We got 45.6 over 32.6. 45.6 over 32.6. No, I never got millimeter wave to work on AT&T. AT&T never, Cricket never wanted to pick it up. AT&T business never wanted to pick it up, so I just gave up. I wasn't gonna frustrate myself with that crap. Turn off Wi-Fi, and now we're gonna speed test Cricket on the Supreme plan. So this is to show you that all the carriers are taking a hit when it comes to you know. But look at this. AT&T still hasn't fixed the tower. Look at that. 4 megs, 4 megs and 97. So not even 5 megs down, and 3 point. The speed is just horrendous, and there's no excuses because it stops snowing. And next week it's gonna be in the 70s over here in Jersey. It's gonna be 72 degrees next week, next Monday. So the snow's completely melting away, and look at the speeds I'm getting on the Supreme plan. I'm doing this so AT&T could see this live stream and do something about this BS. I'm really getting ready to leave Cricket, guys. I'm not even joking. 364 over 18.5. If they don't fix this by the time I gotta pay the bill by the 16th of March, I'm gonna let the line get disconnected. I don't care about the number. I'm not paying the $55. That line is gonna get canceled out. I don't care. I really don't care. I got Boost Mobile running on AT&T. Your money for? Oh yeah, but they're not gonna do that, bro. You seen all the BS that I went through with Cricket? The one rep hung up in my face. The other one hung up in my face. The other one told me, "Oh, we gotta wait for the towers to be fixed to credit your account." That's to show you guys that I'm dealing with crappy speeds over here with AT&T. AT&T is being nothing but a total freaking nightmare. Nightmare. And that's a 1 terabyte iPhone 14 Pro. So there's no reason for it to be going that damn slow. Even Metro gets better service on a freaking A26 on a budget friendly phone when I paid for this damn iPhone 14 Pro. What was it? 1500 Yeah, it was like $1,570 with the taxes, and freaking having it on Cricket makes it feel like a freaking mid ranger when it's a high end phone. So no, man, for real, no way. AT&T's acting like garbage. But like I said, guys, the 17E is definitely worth the purchase. Worth the purchase. All the upgrades that it has, the battery life, the camera improvements, the screen improvements with the ceramic shield 2 glass that I have on my 16 Pro and 17 Pro. Well, on the 17 Pro is definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. But like I said, AT&T right now is running like straight basura. And then at nighttime, the fastest it gets is like 150. Wow, when I used to get 600 down. Oh man. Right now, where I live at, is not the time to be an AT&T customer. The service is running like trash. Dumpster fire on trash. How are you feeling, Alex? I'm feeling all right for my back, but I'm still dizzy. Like the medicine they gave me at the hospital gave me like a bad reaction, to be honest. I'm hoping that by next week, it even made my veins purple. Like that's crazy. Like my where they drew my blood after they put the medicine, my arm is purple and it hurts and it's swollen. So yeah, that definitely sucks. Definitely sucks. I posted an image on my Snapchat. I'll let you guys see the picture. I took a picture of it and posted it on Snapchat. It looks horrendous. Horrendous. What the hell? Oh, right here. Let me pull it up so you guys can see it. Did I save the picture? Yes, I did. Let me just save it to my phone so I can show it to you guys. All right. So because of that BS, I'm feeling dizzy. So yeah, my back is starting to feel better, but I'm still feeling dizzy. You see? This is purple right here. It's swollen, and it's more purple down here, towards my elbow. And this is like my left forearm, and you can see the purple. All this is purple. The top right here is swollen, and down here is all purple and swollen too. So whatever medicine they gave me at the hospital to stop my back pain really gave me an allergic reaction. It made my veins react all crazy. And I just noticed that now. Like the shit took time to get purple. Because when I was taking a shower yesterday, I did not see this shit. And now, because sometimes you don't find out you're allergic to something until later on. Not all allergic reactions happen right away. So does it suck? Yes. Does it is it gonna take longer for me to go to work? Yes. So hopefully by next week, which would be what? This week is the 7th. By the ninth. Yeah, by the ninth, I'm hoping to be back at work. Yes, yes, yes. Because after they gave me that medicine, my head started feeling weird. Before my head wasn't feeling weird, and all of a sudden my migraine started acting up. I started feeling dizzy. I started feeling nauseous. I can't hardly eat. I don't got no appetite. I've been drinking this fluids, drinking water and shit. Trying to get better. But thank you for asking, Bobby. Thank you for asking. Highly appreciate it, bro. But yeah, guys, so feeling like crap and still making live streams and making content for you guys. Anybody else in my position with the dizziness that I'm dealing with would not be even live streaming. You know, would be like, screw this. They know I don't feel good, and that's how devoted I am to this channel, and I'm still doing it. I'm still gonna do live streams every day this week. Yep, at least 1 hour. Before I didn't feel that good, so I was doing like 30 minutes. Now I could at least do an hour. I should you out to the Verizon guys I talked to when my was. Oh, okay. Okay, well thank you, Bobby. Appreciate that. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna wait till the 16E comes out completely so I can look at, what bands it supports and all that. And we can take a look at the deals that the carriers are gonna have. Oh, okay. That's what's up, Bobby. You know, because it's definitely gonna be a great mid ranger. Like I said, with the spec bumps, it has 256 gigs, 8 gigs of RAM, so it supports AI, you know, and all that. I don't know why people criticize so much. Was that AI called? I forgot what the hell it's called. I know Apple helps uses it as a backup for Siri. It's not as good as Gemini. I forgot what it was called. Jesus, what is that thing called? I totally forgot, guys. Jesus. G GPT. Oh, Chat GBT. Yeah, Chat GBT. People are like, yo, you gotta fact check what GPT says because sometimes it's wrong. The freaking app even tells you. The Chat GBT, it even tells you. It says, please check because my answers might not be correct. Like, come on, bro. Like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Like, for real. Seriously, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. Mhm. It is crazy. I will tell you this. Listen, because if T-Mobile Business, right, tells me that they'll give me an iPhone 16e, right? An iPhone 16e for, let's say, $400, then I'll take it. I'll take it. And I'll put it on Metro and we'll test out the camera, take videos on it, do everything. I'll put it on Metro and put the Apple theft and stolen insurance on it. But most likely, if I am gonna buy it from T-Mobile, yeah, I would have to. It'll be locked. It'll be locked. It'll be locked. There's no other way around it. It'll be locked. It would definitely be locked. I can't do nothing about it. It would be locked. The only way is if I bought it straight out through Apple and financed it through T-Mobile, through the App Store, the Apple Store. I think they updated it, so I know there was. I think Sneeze, shout out to Steam Mobile Tech, the homie, and Rando Geek. They reported on the issue that your plan was changing when you upgraded through the Apple app, but I think they fixed that issue. But anyway, let me see. 5.99.99 divided by 24. That would be $24.33 a month extra on my bill if I was to get that phone. What's up, Alex? What's up, Jimmy? What's good, bro? Trying to get better, Jimmy, man. Trying to get better, bro. Seriously, trying to get better. I'm about to end this live stream in like 1 minute because, like I said, I'm still feeling kind of dizzy. I just wanted to, take my mind off of it by doing a live stream for you guys with my girl, bro. Oh, okay, that's what's up, bro. You with your girl? That's what's up. My girl's downstairs with my daughter, politicking, talking, talking about female stuff. On yo, you guys got to see the trailer for the new scary movie, 2026. That thing is funny as hell. It is super funny. Super, super funny, guys. The movie's hilarious. I'm gonna let you guys hear the trailer. I'm gonna let you guys hear the trailer. I downloaded it because it was too damn funny. And I'm sorry if the trailer offends anybody. I'm serious. You guys got to see the humor though. You got to see. You got to hear the humor. I mean, in the trailer. Where's it at? Where's it at? Is it right here? No, it's right here. This is the trailer to it. They got Ghostface again in the movie, and the Wayne's brothers are in it. They're working. Oh shoot!
My God, who stabbed her?
Oh my God, he stabbed her.
Not her. My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them.
See, that's what I'm saying. So, this movie's gonna be highly controversial. The Wayne's brothers, the Wayne's family has a sense of humor out of this world. You heard what she said? When she said, "Oh my God, he stabbed her," she was like, "Not her. My pronouns are they, them, and he stabbed them." And the whole movie centered about that, bro. I'm gonna tell you a lot. If you're sensitive, you are not gonna like this movie. If you're a Republican, you're gonna like this movie. But if you're a Democrat, you're definitely not gonna like this movie. They're taking shots at Democrat all the way, the whole movie, the whole movie. The other part, the other scene is like, I used to be a Democrat, but now I'm a Republican, so I guess I'm supposed to be racist. And then the black girl's like, "Oh, it's okay, honey, you can still hug me. I think all white people are racist." And that's for the black people that are in that state of mind that just think that all white people are racist. So you see that on Twitter all the time. So the Wayne's brothers are making fun of all these idiots that just spewed out dumb shit. That's all. And that's why I say. So you're gonna see a lot of people crashing out. Trust me, you're gonna see a lot of Democrats crashing out. My God, the Wayne's brothers. This movie should have never came out. It's all centered about ruining the Democrats, the Democratic Party, and ruining us and making us look bad. No. The Democrats already made themselves look bad by not standing up when Donald Trump said that stand up if you believe that Americans are supposed to be first before immigrants or anybody else. And the Democrat Party just sat down. So yeah, they already made themselves look bad. There's a lot of Democrats that became Republicans after seeing that on national TV. That's to show you that the Democratic Party never gave a crap about us. That's exactly why I voted Republican. I don't want to talk about politics, but it's the truth. This is exactly why I became a Republican. They don't care about us. They don't give a crap about us. You don't give a crap about me. I don't give a crap about your party. So a lot of people flip. You go on Twitter right now. I'm done being a Democrat. Oh my God, I can't believe I talk so much junk about Republicans. And look at how the Democrat Party sat down and didn't care about us at us. They don't care about the people. They care about themselves and their agenda. That's right. And their narrative. That's right. Bro, you got a voice. You got a voice changer. Nah, I don't got a voice changer, bro. I always did this since I was younger, bro. I could change my voice and sound different. You know, like I could sound like a Hindu person. No disrespect. This is just me. But it's crazy. I know the Hindus that work at the 7-Eleven. They're U.S. citizens. I can imagine them, and they're Democrats. Oh my God, buddy. These damn Democrats, you see, they do not care about the U.S. citizens. They just care about their damn selves. The great Donald Trump just stood up, and they did not stand up. They sat down. They kept sitting down. They do not care about the U.S. citizen. They care about everybody else except us. So yes, I do not like this. I am voting Republican for the next party. I am not staying with the Democrats. They do not care about the people. They care about everybody else, but except us. And no disrespect, because I got like 15% of people that watch my live streams are from India. So you guys know that I'm not trying to disrespect you guys. I'm only using your dialect, to make it funny, for the Democrats that are not gonna like this video, not like this live stream. But you should already know. I've been saying that for what 4 years now, and I hope you know that you guys open up your eyes and smell the coffee. Being awoke is not accepting everything that the Democrats throw at you. Being awoke is knowing that they're lying to you and they don't give a crap about you. That's being awoke. But other than that, guys, I don't want to take it too much into politics. Like I said, like I always like to do, I apologize if anybody has been offended. You're really going to be offended as a Democrat when this scary movie comes out because it's all centered about making fun of Democrats and them crashing out on Twitter. So it's going to be hilarious. To me personally, it's going to be hilarious. To you as a Democrat that likes crashing out, it might not be hilarious. To me, it's hilarious because you don't see no Republicans crashing out. But yeah, take care. God bless and be safe. I'm definitely going to catch you guys in the next one. To my Indian people from India, shout out to you guys. Special shout out. Make sure you guys smash that like button when you watch this replay. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one, guys. And to all everybody on the replay crew, make sure you smash that like button. I'll catch you guys on the next one tomorrow because, like I said, I am feeling super lightheaded. I'm going to see if I take some Tylenol. I don't know, to help me with my pain in my head and help with the lightheadedness. Because yesterday I did take light, Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol. It kind of like subsided it. So I'm gonna take it now. But yeah, guys, take care. God bless and be safe. Make sure you turn on that bell notification so you never miss one of my uploads. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. You all ready? And thank you for watching. If I offended anybody, I am deeply sorry. I thought this was a screen recording. I'm over here trying to. Oh God! See, the headache doesn't even let me think straight because I'm over here trying to stop this like a screen recording. This is a live stream. But yeah, guys, take care. God bless and be safe. You all ready? And